When you or someone in your family gets a cut, it is hard to know the right thing to do. And since today is Derm Myth Monday, we are going to bring back our expert, Dr. Shoshana Kindred from Kindred Hair and Skin Center. How are you?
I am doing great. Great to be here.
Happy to have you here. I want to talk about these skin infection myths. First of all, myth or not, it is best to apply hydrogen peroxide on a wound to kill the germs and prevent infection. Is that true or false, and why?
I grew up with the same myth.
Oh,
it's not true. Yes.
really?
So
Okay.
hydrogen peroxide does indeed kill germs,
Okay.
but it also delays wound healing.
Oh.
And that's the catch. That's the catch. Yes. So no to hydrogen peroxide for cuts and bruises.
So what should we use? Just alcohol?
Well,
No?
yes, every dermatologist office has a container of alcohol sitting right on our counter.
Okay.
If you're at home, what we recommend, clean it with soap and water, dab it with alcohol, and then apply the dermatologist's best friend, which is petroleum jelly or plain Vaseline.
Okay, so that, no Band-Aid.
You can apply a Band-Aid. I'll leave it optional. For areas where it's hairy, you don't want a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Sometimes over a knuckle, you may not want to, though there are fancier and fancier bandages that are available. But yes, the Band-Aid is indeed optional, but the Vaseline and the cleaning is required.
Okay. You see how I hesitated there because I second guessed myself with all the things that I learned growing up. I'm sure our viewers as well. And you always dispel those myths. So that is helpful. Sometimes kids worry that something will burn when you put on a cut, like when they're little and they're like, oh, I don't want to clean it because it's going to hurt. What are some things that we can use that won't hurt when we're trying to help them, heal from those? Because they're always hurt, these kids.
That's a good point. Exactly. And that's the case where you will not want to use alcohol. Clean it with soap and water. Soap can break down the proteins on bacteria and other germs. Okay. So you're still covered there. It's also very tempting to use Neosporin, which dermatologists we do not like. The only reason, yes. Neosporin has neomycin. Okay. And some great doctors, probably about 10 years ago now, did a study where they compared Neosporin to just plain Vaseline. The patients with Neosporin had an increased risk of allergic reactions. Wow. And the patients who had just plain Vaseline actually healed better than the ones who use Neosporin. The reason why Neosporin and others like it are in Vaseline, because it's the Vaseline that's doing the healing. If it's not infected, there's no need for an antibiotic.
Wow, that is amazing. So I've been doing it wrong and spending too much money. I could have just gotten the Vaseline and called it a day. All right, so that's good to know. And, we always want to get this important information from you. So I know we can do that in a new book that you have. Tell us more about that.
Yes, the book is Dermamyth, Breaking the Cycle of Skincare Myths, and it's available at dermamyth.com, our website at kindredhairandskin.com, or simply on Amazon.
All right. And we also want to point out, I have to keep pointing this out, but you were recently named the Physician of the Year from the Daily Record. So congratulations. And you heard it here first, everybody. She's on our show every month. She comes on for these Derm Myth Mondays. So we're happy to have you on, and congratulations again on that honor. And we will